EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. One-loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Now Love. He's got his man. It's Pierce. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40.
Love, they go play action now. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. And the tackle for loss goes to Eric Kendricks.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Love looking to throw it. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Logan Hall fighting through and dropping him for the sack. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you're talking about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Blue, 32.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Yellow, 1.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Smith, red.
Brings up 3rd down.
Smith, red.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. That's complete to Pierce. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's when one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
Mario Davis. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Complete to Drake London. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. That nice pickup of 17 yards. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. And Wilson with it, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Pacheco will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. And this will be caught at the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Alec Pierce, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers have retaken the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down with a 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit Bader. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now here's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Steelers' 5-yard
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Joey Sly lining up.
Patrick Mahomes, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Brandon Ayuk. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively or offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Airing this one out for Evans. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State. And Scott Hanson with our... Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest. So we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Again, it's Pacheco. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First down, Seattle.
They'll give this to Wright, running right. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. On the handoff, it's Wright. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12. And a terrible towel's in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long. Flushed out right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
He may go. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Cook, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. But he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They run, Cohen. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
Come on,
At the
set.
15-yard line.
10 block.
Love now. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's 3rd and 3.
Gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw now. Here's Love. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Odell Beckham. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll go again here with Wright. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. This is caught by Evans. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
3 yards. First down, Seattle.
Mahomes now to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
A loss of 6 yards.
Now on 3rd and long, they look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Touchdown! Drake London, 26 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Shifts by him. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Pierce. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
32-yard line.
Come on, set.
A toss to Jenkins, running right. Bulldozes past him. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Pierce. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Steelers first down.
Look, red, 38.
21-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Love. And it is caught. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Set. Yellow, 22. Set, go. Set, go.
Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Ryland on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The 10-play drive that time. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 10. A little over a minute to go. Mahomes. Over the middle to Evans.
Number 13, Mike Evans. A gain of 11 on the play.
Mahomes.
First down, Seahawks.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Here we go, set. 52 points.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Smith.